Going on, all the cancers? How y'all doing? So, all right, okay. So the cards that you have, it didn't take very long. Is the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Justice. Okay, the Page of Cups, the Empress. A lot of Libra influence. The Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, the Temperance, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. It didn't take very long to shuffle up these cards this time around. Shuffle them up. Cards pretty much already knew what they had to say. So basically, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Justice is about how you've moved these three cards first and foremost. You've moved past it. You can finally actually move forward. Okay, you've moved past that. The Ace of Swords is about how people try to create relationships with you, but unfortunately, right, coupled with the Knight of Wands, they tried to create those relationships, but it didn't work out. But the Justice is about having the ability to move forward. So things are most definitely moving forward. And when I say what I mean when I say moving forward is that everything has been settled, right? Represents some sort of settlement, some sort of agreement between the two of you that has been worked out. And as a result, you can move forward. The Page of Cups and the Empress is now about you, right? The Page of Cups and the Empress is now about like the two of you have, it's basically about what the two of you are doing. So, in essence, you're doing your own thing, the other person is doing their own thing, regardless of whatever it is that the two of you are doing specifically. It doesn't necessarily matter, because the point is that whatever it is that the both of you choose to do, it's not with each other, right? The Page of Cups and the Empress are only close to each other, right, as far as physically is concerned, as far as the cards, to show the differences of what the both of you are doing. Okay, so Page of Cups, they've got their own thing that they've got going on. The Empress, you've got your own thing that you've got going on. And as a result of this, right, the Nine of Pentacles is about how you can eat, right? If you pay attention to the Empress is a person that is picking from their own tree, which means that they are up under their own vine and think tree, meaning that in essence, right? Let me break it down for you even more. Because maybe I need to simplify certain things, because sometimes people tell me that they don't understand what I'm saying. So, in other words, you've got your own thing going on independently from what these people that you've made this agreement with in the Justice, right? The two of you are not together. I want to make this very clear. The two of you are not going to hang out. I want to make this very clear. It's just that this is just an abrupt ending. And these two cards, the Page of Cups and the Empress, just is to show the dichotomy of paths that the two of you are very much on. You've got your own thing, they've got their own thing. So as a result, the Nine of Pentacles is about you got your own thing going on, right? That you are benefiting from. So the Nine of Pentacles represents what it is that you must focus on. Focus on what you've got going on. Okay. So, because overall, what I'm seeing here is you cancers just got yourselves out of a potential relationship setting with someone, or a relationship with that person where you, whether you were dating them full blown, or whether there was a potential for that, okay, you're not with them anymore. This is recent. You're not with them anymore, right? So as a result of this, you've got your own thing, they've got their own thing. Two of y'all are going about your separate lives. The Nine of Pentacles is a reminder of what it is that you should focus on, which is what I was just talking about. Focus on your own vine and think tree for you to be able to eat from, right? So in other words, to simplify it, focus on your own life, because you've got things that are working for you. that you don't necessarily have to take your eyes or your attention off of, because if you do, you may ruin an opportunity to, you know, create some more of your goals, or to manifest or to actually fulfill some more of your goals. The magician and the temperance now represents, again, remember, now if you do the magician and the temperance represents, if you do take your eyes off of your goals, Nine of Pentacles, but the magician and the temperance represents, it's your own fault if you take your eyes off of that, because the magician is very much so about an individual that controls their own reality. And when I say their own reality, I mean their own life, their own existence, how they perceive and how they experience their own existence. So the Nine of Pentacles, remember, I just told you, it represents the focus on your own vine and think tree. You're done with this person. You shouldn't even have to care. Now I know with you Cancer crabs, you may care, and your waters, your emotions run deep and all that other type of stuff, but at the same time, you shouldn't care that much. Because if you do, like I said, the magician is warning you, you will squabble, or you will throw away a chance to actually go about getting the things that you want, new relationship, more money, more business opportunity, whatever it is that you want in the future. The temperance, however, represents, if you do take your attention off of it, if you do take your attention off of it, the temperance represents, you will be reprimanded for it by your own life, meaning that what it is that you did not attain, the relationship that you don't get in the future, will be up to you, because you spent a lot of your time thinking about said person, said person. So there are more, so let's recap it. There are more opportunities as far as relationship is concerned. For some of you, there is not. um, that is coming. For you Cancers, you will have a chance to get something, or I should say someone better. And when you find that person that is better, you don't want to ruin it by thinking about the Page of Cups, this person that was giving you problems while you were getting to know them, or just in a full-blown relationship with them. The Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, however, right? Oh, if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. I am available to do personal readings today. There's a link in the comment section called a link tree. Click on it. It'll take you to the website that has my social media outlets on it, or ways that you can support me, from the books that I have that are on Amazon, my Instagram page in which you can follow me, my website, right, for private tarot readings. It'll say private tarot readings on the website. It has my services, how much they cost, how long they are, and it'll, when you drop down a little bit, it'll have a buy now button. That buy now button will take you directly to PayPal. If you don't want to pay me through PayPal, if you don't like using PayPal, there's a Cashapp cash tag right above that. Thank you. I appreciate it. You also have clothing, right? Kareemspiritworks clothing, right? From anything from t-shirts, pants, hoodies, coffee mugs, right? You'll see it down here just above uh, the comment section, right? It should be there where you'll see hoodies and clothing and stuff like this, or you can go directly to the website. The link to the clothing or the Teespring store, if you don't want to go in the drop down section here up underneath the video, is also in the on the website, right? The link to that. And if you don't necessarily know where it is that you should go, right, or you get kind of mixed up, you can always send me an email at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, and I'll help you out with finding your direction. So thank you. But the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, right, are about how the Four of Pentacles are about foundation. Because anytime you see the four cards, stuff like this, a lot of the times, right, Cancer crabs representing the fourth house, right? The fourth house, just like the number four, is it means it has many different meanings to it. But one of the meanings to it is foundation, right? Platform, the roots, a place's roots, right? The anchor, right? The foundation. So this is about how if you this is about how this is a warning, really, because this is about you have some great things coming up for you as of right now. And if you spend a lot of your time being upset, right, and being like a crab holding on to the past, because Cancer crabs can tend to hoard emotions as well as physical things. So, right, or collect emotions as well as physical things. So if you don't watch out for that, right, if you don't let that go, okay, this is the thing that you and Scorpio have in common. If you don't let that go, this is a warning, right? The Magician and the Temperance is a warning of how you will lose out on a lot of the people who are coming to you in the future, a lot of the financial opportunities that you'll have, because the Four of Pentacles is a financial opportunity as well, right? Because you'll be so fixated on talking about what this person did, right? Like I have people from years ago, I want to say from 2011, who goes around from talking about me from way back then about how it is that, I cussed them out or whatever the case may be after they called me the N word and all this other type of stuff or whatnot. And it's like, wow, like it's 2023 and you really have spread my name around. But the way that I look at it, I look at it as free publicity, because at the end of the day, it's like, wow, it's been 12 years since, and you still can't really let go. And like I don't even stay in touch with the person, and the person literally goes around is like, and it's like make friends with people and stuff like this, and it's like, oh, let me tell you about such and such and such and such and such and such. And it's like, why are you spread, like, wow, you've really been to work. Wow. 12 years have passed and you still can't let it go, huh? So you don't want to be that person, Cancer. You don't want to be that person, because all it is that you're really going to be doing is giving the other person free publicity at the end of the day. The Ace of Cups is you want to be able to move forward with this, right? There's power in moving forward. There really is. Um, so let's clarify some cards here. Let's clarify the Empress. Yeah, you don't want to be that person talking about, right, when the person sees you, that they're talking about their to their friends about you. Aren't you that da 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 da? And then everybody start laughing. It's like, and you're that person where I haven't seen you in 12 years and I crossed paths with you, and you're talking about me, and it's been 12 years and I haven't even been around, nor have I seen you in 10 plus years. Yeah, I'm that person, and you've been talking about me. Like, I'm not the laughing stock here. You are, because I'm not the same person that I was back then. I'm actually better now. So, what have you been doing this past decade plus? Talking about you. So the Empress. So to clarify the Empress, you have the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Okay, the Hermit, which has a wand, right? And the King of Wands. So yeah, so don't worry about the us versus them mentality. Don't worry about comparing yourself. Don't worry about that. You may be thinking a little bit too much about what this person's got going on. You know what I mean? And if you see it, you see how it is that it's I'm clarifying with four cards. Two people are looking to the left, two people are looking to the right. You know what this means? This means that this is the us versus them mentality of of trying to compare yourself. You don't have to do that, Cancer. And I wouldn't advise you to even compare yourself. You know why I wouldn't advise you to compare yourself? I wouldn't advise you to compare yourself and stuff like this because you're in a situation where you don't have to worry about all of that. You shouldn't be in competition with other people. It's not necessary. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. One more. The Six of Wands, the Magician, Page of Cups, the Star. Yes, again, the Six of Wands, the Magician, the Page of Cups, the Star. You, you know, be again, you want to be very careful here of claiming to move forward and taking responsibility for your life, but at the same time, still even being caught up with the mentality of you bet that this person isn't taking responsibility over their own life. Because sometimes that's another thing too that a lot of people get caught up with. The idea of time passing and it's like, I'm doing better, right? You're doing better. And then it's like, I'm doing better, but I bet you such and such isn't doing better. And it's like, don't even get caught up with that. Don't even get caught up with that. Because once you get caught up with even that, you're still holding on to that. You shouldn't even care about whether they are getting their stuff together or they're not. You should honestly, on some real stuff, you should really just look at it and only refer to this person as a learning experience, because that's the same thing that I do with any of the situations that I've been through that was rough. For me, I don't dislike or have or feel anything for them in that regard. I look at them, all of them, without exception, as a learning experience more than I look at them from a perspective of, oh, I don't get along with it. When I see them, it's on, yeah, go ahead, my love. But but when I go ahead and I see it as an experience of, oh, this, that, and the third. So I don't care about the things that happen to me on YouTube. I don't care about the people that I have problems with. I don't care about them. I'm looking at them like a learning experience. I don't care about them. Now they may think I care about them, but I don't. And that's the same scenario that I suggest for you, Cancer Crabs. You should look at them like a learning experience, as opposed to looking at them as an experience of that's just one more enemy that I'm going to have to take down. You ain't even got to do any of that. Save yourself the time and the energy. You got other things to worry about. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, we have 4,800 subscribers. Y'all are amazing. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos.